USC is tough for me, and when I look at it, Clay Helton's a good guy. He's a good coach, I think. He's a football guy.
What's their identity?
What's their identity? Do they want to run the football? Who's their quarterback going to be? And at least when I was with Pete, we knew, and granted, we had some great football teams, but we knew our identity. We knew what we wanted to do every Saturday. And we were prepared, and we went out there and we just throttled everybody we played. And USC has talent. They got players.
Oh, it's
man.
not. Jim Harbaugh takes over for Brady Hoke. An hour later, they're blowing 8 teams out.
So you wonder what changes need to be made. Now, I'm not a believer that Clay Helton. Even if you lose this game, I'll get rid of him.
No.
He's got to have a chance to bring in a couple recruiting classes. He's got to have a chance to put together a staff. But it's interesting. There's a lot of questions, man, and that's what's disappointing.
You say they have no identity. That's really it, though, Matt. What's their identity?
And the one thing, week one, you look at that game against Alabama. They didn't have a chance to win the game, I didn't think, but it was disappointing for me where I thought they threw in the towel. You know what I mean? But I thought Adoree Jackson was lights out. I thought individual performances they played. I thought Adoree Jackson was the best player on the field.
But body language, second half.
But that's the thing, and to me, it's again, you don't. The whole thing about USC and Clay, who has brought back us former players to talk to the team and to try and just create that winning culture and have these kids ask us questions. What was it like? How do we get to that point where we're dominating all those things? It's not easy. It takes time. It takes years, but it's a culture. And I didn't see that in that game as far as like. Listen, if we went to Auburn week one, my first year,
remember, and
I was nervous. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to expect, but let me tell you something. We went out there. We said preseason #1 team. My butt. We're going to go out there and whoop that